Good morning. Today we begin with a story that's sending ripples through the heart of New England and far beyond. On November 5, 2025, Representative Jared Golden, a four-term Democrat from Maine, stunned the political world by announcing he wouldn't seek re-election in 2026. The news broke early, catching even his closest allies off guard and leaving many in the state's political circles scrambling for answers. Golden, a Marine veteran and Blue Dog Democrat, built a reputation for independence, often breaking with his party and winning in a district that favored Trump in both 2020 and 2024. His military service and working-class roots made him a unique figure, respected by both sides of the aisle. His authenticity and willingness to defy party leaders made him a political survivor in one of the nation's toughest districts. He was known for listening to his constituents, even when it meant taking unpopular stances in Washington. Golden's announcement sent shockwaves through both parties. The news quickly dominated headlines, with pundits speculating about the future of Maine's 2nd District and the national implications. For Democrats, it meant losing a proven winner in a nearly unwinnable district. Many party strategists immediately began searching for a candidate who could fill Golden's shoes, but few names carried his unique appeal. For Republicans, it was a golden opportunity to flip a seat that had seemed out of reach. The GOP wasted no time rallying their base, sensing a rare chance to gain ground in New England. The House of Representatives is often decided by razor-thin margins, and losing Golden is a major blow for Democrats. Every seat counts, and this one could tip the balance of power in Washington. The news was especially surprising since Golden had just eked out another tough win in 2024. Many believed his resilience would carry him through yet another campaign. Most expected him to run again, but the repeated battles had clearly taken a toll. The grind of constant campaigning, the pressure of representing a divided district, and the weight of national attention all added up. His decision wasn't about fear of losing, it was about something deeper. Golden spoke candidly about the personal sacrifices required to serve, and the toll it took on his sense of purpose. Family, frustration with Congress, and the personal cost of public life all played a role. He cited the need to spend more time with loved ones, and his growing disillusionment with the gridlock in Washington. Golden's exit is more than a political story. It's a human one, revealing the pressures of modern politics. His departure highlights the emotional and mental strain faced by those in public service, especially in today's polarized climate. The stage was set for a dramatic fight over one of America's most competitive districts. As the dust settles, all eyes turn to Maine, where the next chapter in this political saga is about to unfold. At the heart of Golden's decision was family. In his announcement, he spoke as a husband and father, not just a politician. The constant travel, endless fundraising, and demanding schedule were pulling him away from those who mattered most. With young children at home, Golden felt the pull of home growing stronger. The rewards of public service no longer outweighed the personal costs. Every weekend at a political event was a weekend missed with his family. For Golden, the tipping point had arrived. His story is a reminder that behind every political title is a person with a private life. The job of a congressperson is now a 24/7 commitment, and for Golden, it became unsustainable. He chose to prioritize his role as a father over his role as a congressman. That decision resonates far beyond politics. Another major factor in Golden's decision was his deep and growing frustration with Congress. A frustration that had been building for years as he watched the institution struggle to function. He described the institution as broken and toxic, plagued by partisan warfare, endless infighting, and legislative gridlock that seemed impossible to overcome. The 2025 government shutdown was, for him, the ultimate failure of leadership, a moment that crystallized just how dysfunctional Congress had become, leaving millions of Americans in uncertainty. Golden often crossed party lines to find solutions, reaching out to colleagues on both sides, but his efforts were drowned out by partisan extremes and a culture that rewarded division over cooperation. As a leader of the Blue Dog Coalition, he believed in bipartisanship and practical compromise, but found the space for moderation shrinking with each passing year, as the middle ground all but disappeared. The very independence that made him successful at home left him isolated in Washington, where standing apart from party orthodoxy often meant standing alone. Golden's story reflects a broader American frustration. People across the country are tired of endless bickering, political theater, and the lack of real progress on issues that matter to their daily lives. His departure is a warning sign. Congress is losing its most pragmatic and solution-oriented members, those willing to put country over party. He was an insider confirming what many Americans have long suspected. The system is as broken as it seems, and the cracks are only getting deeper. Golden's exit is a powerful indictment of the current state of American governance, a stark reminder that dysfunction has real consequences for the nation. It's a loss for those who value common sense over party loyalty, and a call to action for anyone who still believes Congress can and should work for the people. Golden also revealed a darker reason for leaving: threats to his family's safety. He shared that threats had forced his family to spend Thanksgiving in a hotel room, just one of many incidents. The line between public service and private safety had vanished. The job was no longer just about policy, it was about living in a constant state of alert. Golden's experience highlights the hidden costs of public service in today's America. For him, fearing for his children's safety was a line he couldn't cross. This isn't just a political story, it's a cautionary tale about the real dangers facing public servants. It raises a sobering question. What kind of society forces a decorated veteran to step down to protect his family? Perhaps the most telling line from Golden's announcement, "I don't fear losing, I now dread the prospect of winning." This sentiment is a stark contrast to the usual political ambition. For most politicians, winning is everything. It's the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. For Golden, it had become a burden. The weight of expectations and the reality of a gridlocked system took its toll. The thought of 2 more years in a dysfunctional Congress felt like a sentence, not a victory. The endless debates and lack of progress were disheartening. He entered politics to make a difference, but found progress nearly impossible. The ideals he once held dear seemed out of reach. Golden's belief in term limits shaped his decision. He felt 8 years was enough. He wanted to leave while he still had his integrity intact. He wasn't pushed out or afraid of losing. He was choosing to leave on his own terms. This was a conscious decision to prioritize his well-being. His dread of winning is a wake-up call. The system is driving away those who want to serve for the right reasons. It's a reflection of a deeper malaise. When a proven winner would rather walk away, it signals a deeper problem in American democracy. The system is failing those it was designed to support. Golden's departure isn't just the end of a career, it's a symptom of a system in crisis. The personal sacrifices are becoming too great. The personal and professional costs of serving in Congress have become too high for many. The toll on mental health and personal life is immense. His story is a warning to the political establishment. If things don't change, more dedicated public servants will walk away. Something fundamental needs to change. The future of American democracy depends on it. To grasp the impact of Golden's exit, you have to understand Maine's 2nd District. It's a massive, rural, fiercely independent region, covering 80% of the state. Politically, it's a true battleground, trending Republican in recent years. Trump won the district by a wide margin in 2016, 2020, and 2024. Golden was the rare Democrat who could win here, thanks to his moderate positions and deep community roots. He built a unique coalition, outperforming his party's top ticket. Without Golden, the district's Republican lean comes roaring back. The advantage of incumbency is gone, and Democrats can't rely on his personal appeal. Finding a candidate who can replicate his success will be a monumental challenge. Golden's departure fundamentally changes the political calculus in one of America's most competitive districts. The stakes for both parties just got much higher. For Democrats, Golden's announcement was a 5-alarm fire. The race instantly shifted from lean Democrat to toss-up, or even lean Republican. The DCCC now faces the daunting task of defending a seat that was tailor-made for Golden. Finding a candidate with his crossover appeal will be tough. Golden's independence made him a winner, but it's hard to replicate. The primary could become crowded and contentious, with no clear favorite. Golden himself expressed doubts about the current field. Democrats must quickly find a unifying candidate who can build a broad coalition. While Democrats scrambled, Republicans celebrated. The NRCC immediately targeted Maine's 2nd District as a top pickup opportunity for 2026. With Trump's strong showing in 2024 and Golden gone, Republicans see a clear path to victory. Former Governor Paul LePage has already announced his candidacy, raising the stakes. LePage's populist conservatism resonates with many district voters. Republicans will argue that Golden was the exception, not the rule. With a strong candidate and favorable landscape, the GOP feels confident. Golden's exit gives them a prime chance to gain a crucial House seat. Golden's decision is more than a Maine story. It's a reflection of American politics today. His departure is a warning about the health of our democracy and the pressures driving good people out of public service. Frustration with dysfunction, partisan warfare, and real threats are pushing away those most committed to making government work. The space for moderation and compromise is shrinking. Golden's exit marks the end of an era for Maine and a test for its political identity. Will voters choose another independent voice, or will the district follow the national tide? Ultimately, Golden's story is a call to action for voters, politicians, and the media. Democracy needs people willing to serve and compromise. If the cost of public service is too high, we risk losing our best leaders. Golden's quiet retreat is a loud signal that something is wrong. The question is, will anyone in Washington listen?